Welcome in, everyone. Alright, we've got a few people in chat now. Let's just sort of get straight into it. Oops, not like that. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, so some of you may have seen my community post that I posted maybe an hour or two ago. Basically, I have come up with, well, with the help of a few other people, a few donation incentives. And by the way, like, this is not me saying like please donate. This is just I want to give more to people that do feel very generous and feel like they want to donate. So basically every sort of tier here is going to stack. So actually let me take this off because I don't want people sending me a battle right now. But essentially, you know, if you want to go for the $10 plus donation, then you'll get all the bonuses of the previous tiers as well. So we've got the $1 to $2 tier donation, and I've based these prices off of what previous people have donated. So typically people donate about $2 as like the sort of standard price to start with. I don't know if you can donate much less than that. So but there you have the option to rename any Pokemon in my inventory other than ones that have obviously already been renamed by other donations. And then for $5 you can handpick the next team that I use in battle. I've kind of put that one as the middle one there because I don't want too many people handpicking my teams, just because it kind of defeats the point of the whole live roulette wheel thing that I've got going on. But I mean, it depends. A lot of people might choose to do this one. I will still spin the wheel and then you'll get to choose based off of that. And then $10 or more, you'll get a verbal shout out at the start of my next video. That feels obviously a bit more personal than just having your name written down. And then obviously gifted memberships. These are going to be the same bonuses as above, just depends on how many memberships that are gifted. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, as for the wheel, we've got some interesting stuff. So I'm just going to show that now. Thank you to Colin L, who actually suggested a lot of these things here. We've basically got 15 different options, but they are not fixed, so it doesn't really matter if someone sees that I'm running, I don't know, 3 XL spicy Pokemon, because I've got a lot of options to choose from here. So hopefully this will mean that people don't manage to stream snipe me. But yeah, I think this was a really good idea, so thank you for that suggestion. But I think we're just gonna get straight into it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin the wheel first, and then I'll put the battle thing code for you to scan, and depending on what we get, allowing duplicates in friendly battles, I suppose so, if you want to, but don't bring like the triple Azu. If you're bringing like, oh wow, got a donation already. I can't remember what the perks were for donating. Let me get that back on the screen. Okay, $5, handpick the next team that I use in battle. Okay, so X Boston, thank you for the donation. You're going to get to choose what team I pick for the first battle, but like I mentioned, I will be spinning the wheel first, and then you'll just sort of use those parameters. Oh dear, let's try this again. You'll be able to use those parameters. So let's just go and spin that wheel. And what I was mentioning is, depending on what we get, say for example if I get Iconic Theme Team, I might actually ask someone to send a battle in the Ultra League instead, because it then just gives me even more variety. And same for like 3 times evolution line. That also might be something that I can do in the Ultra League rather than in the Great League. But yeah, let's just go and spin that first wheel. And for the first team we're going to see on screen is going to be 3 of the exact same typing. Now also I want to mention that I'm not going to remove these because I've only got 15 options, but there should be a lot of variety. So let's just see. First of all, we'll get the battle screen up for someone to send in a battle. And then of course, X-Boston, you can choose which typing or like dual typing you want me to run 2 of the same or 3 of the same Pokemon essentially. And obviously this will depend on if I've actually got those Pokemon to use. But here we go, send away. Flygon get you, very nice. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick this here. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because X-Boston's going to choose my team. But I'm just going to assume that Flygon get you has already chosen. Okay, cool. Thank you, appreciate that. X-Boston, if you want to pick still, I'll be sending battles. Okay, so you're going to let me choose this team. Poison. Okay, poison. Cool. We'll do that then. Come on. Right. Alright, I've got my team selected, so good luck to Flygon get you. Obviously, they're not going to know because, according to them, they've paused the stream. But we're going for a triple poison. Okay, very fitting. Triple poison and bug team. And obviously not ideal seeing a ground type in the lead. But that's okay. I think we'll just go straight for lunge here. Now, I'm going to predict that they're not running a typical moveset on their Flygon. So, you know, could be a Stone Edge, could be a Boom Burst that we might see. So I'm actually, despite the fact that I've obviously just debuffed their attack, I'm going to respect the damage anyways because they have farmed up a lot of energy here. It might be a very good bait, and they're actually going for the Scorching Sands. That's fine. We could live that. They're going to debuff my attack now. That's okay. Going to go for a second debuff here. I think eventually I'm actually going to swap out because we're not going to be able to fully fast move farm them down here, so I think I'll let this through. They are double debuffed now, so even a Stone Edge probably won't KO. Let's see. They just go for a Dragon Claw this time. I'm now going to swap into my shiny Shadow Venomoth, and then I'm going to go for the full Confusion farm down. We know the moveset now, so I don't have to respect anything here. To go for another Scorching Sands. That still does so much damage, oh my god. And they're going to come in with another Flygon. Okay, right. I should have definitely thrown a Poison Fang here. Obviously it's resisted. Right. Okay, I feel like I can guess what the third Pokemon's going to be. So this is going to be a pretty rough start here. Right. They did overfarm as well. I can't remember what they threw. Did they go for the Dragon Claw? I think so. Come on, let me throw the move. There we go. Alright. Any guesses as to what their third Pokemon could be? Let me know in chat. I mean, Beedrill's not going to do much, but I kind of just have to no shield here. Alright, here we go. We're going to swap into it now. We are pretty close to the next move. And I think we're running... I mean, they're debuffed, so I have to let this one go through, really. Earth Power this time. Jesus. Oh my god. It's another Flygon. Who'd have thought? What are the rules? There aren't any particular rules for the people that are sending in battles. Okay, so they've got back-to-back moves here. I think my play is to shield this and force them to throw straight away. Because I am very close to a move. Oh, we actually win CMP! That is clutch, but does this KO? It is a Shadow Flygon, so I feel like it might do. Ooh! Okay, this is perfect, because I think I'm only like 1 or 2 away from a move on my Ariados. So we should be able to come in, go for the Poison Sting farm down, and come out with a lunge loaded. Oh, they've still got 2 Pokemon though. Oh god. Oh no. This is kind of scary. No, I'm not going to be able to fast move them down. God damn it. Right. Come on, please tell me the other one's lower than that. No! We end up losing to the triple Flygon. But GG's there. Alright, back to the wheel. Alright, so for team number 2, we are going to have 3 times XL Spice. Right, so let's just put on the whoops. Have I missed that one? There we go. Right. No. Send away in the Great League as usual for now. Right. What was it? 3 times XL Spice. So let me put this on again. Right, that's what we're going with. Alright, good luck. Am I dropping any new music soon? Unfortunately not, because basically I was using a cracked version of FL Studio, and on my previous laptop it crashed and I had to reset everything, and I basically lost all of my files. So at that point, because I basically created all of the like what are they? Not plugins, the presets for each individual plugin from like watching stuff on YouTube. Oh, what's going on here? But kicked you out. Oh, that's really unfortunate. So unfortunately, it means you probably won't be guaranteed to play me next if you try to scan the code again. But yeah, going back to the music, I basically lost everything that I made, and then it's just kind of very demotivating to. I mean, you can try again, but I'm sure other people are going to try and scan before you. So hopefully we can battle later in the stream. But yeah, so yeah, for the music, I just like lost all motivation to make anything else, because I basically have to start from scratch again. But I do plan on releasing more stuff on Spotify. I've just sorted that out recently, because I'm not really sure what the issue was, but I had some like copyright issues. Whoops. Oh well, you've seen the team now. But it doesn't really matter, hopefully they've already locked in. Why is there confetti on your map? I don't know, some sort of event going on right now. Alright, pretty decent lead matchup for us. Well, I mean, very good to see it here because our back line does not want to see it. Although we are taking neutral damage, of course. Ooh. I'm going to go for the rock side, just chip, and then I'll eventually swap into my slowpoke, because obviously we don't really want it aligned to a... Ooh, okay. We're just going to swap now, and I mean, they might go for like a Fell Stinger or a Sludge Bomb, but I don't think either of these are going to threaten taking me out here. Yeah, Fell Stinger not going to do much damage at all, so we can go for the full farm down. And obviously they did farm up a little bit before swapping out, but let's see if they're going to outpace me to a move. Here we go. Right, what was my other Pokemon? Pumpkaboo. So they might... No, I don't think they'll be able to fully farm me down here. So I think at this point... What was their first Pokemon? Florigato. So... Okay, that actually doesn't quite take us out there. And then they snipe. So I think what I'm going to do here is... Are there any other games that I play aside from Pokemon Go? The only other game that I play is... Well, I play Call of Duty. And I've also recently started playing X Defiant because it's basically just Call of Duty but slightly different. Play Rough does a pretty significant amount of damage there, but I was confident that this thing actually doesn't have any dark moves. I might be wrong there, but obviously it's only the evolution that's part dark. But yeah, I really only play like 2 games, so... And I think at this point we should be able to just fully fast move farm them down. And they are going to throw. I think I'll just let this through anyways. Probably going to be a Shadow Ball. There we go. Yeah. GG's. Unfortunate team comp from the opponent there. But that's just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, I've actually never played any other Pokemon games. I used to watch the anime when I was younger. So... I sort of got into it there, but I never really felt like playing the games for some reason. I don't know. I just felt like watching it versus the graphics of the games at the time was like very different. But going back to the wheel. How has the frame dropped for you recently? It's not great. I honestly haven't played that much recently because it's just not been that fun. Okay, so we got 3 times Legendary / Mythical / Ultra Beasts. You can see the confetti is now transferred over to the the wheel as well. Oh, thank you to Itiaz Ishmam. Apologies if I've just butchered your name. I have to now remind myself what that price donation does. So let's see it. Okay, so verbal shout out at the start of my next video that feels more personal. So thank you for the donation, and of course you're also, if you want to rename any Pokemon that's in my inventory and handpick my next team based off of it being triple Legendary / Mythical / Ultra Beast, then please go ahead and do so. I should definitely try some main series games. I just don't have like a device to play them on, like a Switch or whatever, so I don't, yeah, like it's quite an it's much easier to play Pokemon Go on the phone that you've already got. Mythical Ultra Beast, yeah, but okay, let me show you what my options are, and then you can pick the team. Well, actually, I'll put this up here, and then do you want to rename anything as well in my inventory based off Pokemon maybe you've seen me use in the past? Love your videos, by the way, keep up the good work. Thank you. I think what I'll do here is I'll let someone scan, and then once someone's got into the battle, you can choose from the options that I've got available. Alright, so we got Legendary, Mythical, Ultra, Beaten. Yeah, I didn't realise recently that the Ultra Beasts search is Ultra Beasts with an S. I've always searched Ultra Beast and then obviously nothing's come up. Yeah, that just means that someone else has also scanned the code before you, so obviously I can't get invites for a game from like 20 different people at the same time. Any input as to which team you want me to run? Itiaz Ishmam? since you did obviously put in a £10 donation. Right. I'll give it like 20 more seconds, and if I don't get a response, then you can just pick the next team that I use, because obviously I don't want it to be too slow for sending or like doing battles on the stream. No, Max Bolt, this was because they donated $10 or more, they get the option to handpick the next team that I use in battle, so I'm not just asking everyone what they want me to see or what they want me to use. But they did say mythical or ultra beast, so I'll make it slightly less. Is that a Great League Regieleki? Yes, it is indeed. Alright, I'm not seeing an answer, so I'll just pick the team, but kind of want to go with Diancie here. We'll go with that. We'll go with this, and we'll just throw in this since it's new. And we're probably going to get absolutely destroyed, but that's okay. Okay, maybe they're also going triple mythical, legendary, or ultra beast, and obviously this is a massive core breaker to my team. Obviously wasn't actually thinking about the viability of the team when I put it together. And whoever asks about the frame drops, even right now I'm getting a ton of frame drops in a friendly battle. Okay, we're just going straight for the Moonblast here. Ooh, okay. Right, what's the likelihood that they're running Dazzling Gleam? Or Focus Blast, maybe. You know what, I'm actually going to shield this, because I'm scared of a Focus Blast. It is a Dazzling Gleam, oh my gosh. Wow, I bet the opponent's like, why on earth would they shield that? Okay, but I think they also farmed to back-to-back superpowers on the Melmetal before swapping out as well. But I'm thinking I should live one, because Guzzlord has some decent bulk to it. Thank you to CallumOnToast XL Shelder for the 2-month membership. Oh my gosh. What on earth is this? Oh my god, what? I can't even see anything on the screen. What is going on? The size of these Pokemon. Alright, so they're going to snipe me with the superpower. Actually, they're probably going to go for the rock slide here. Oh no, they do go for the superpower. At this point, do I just come in with my Narganadel, farm up a ton of energy, and then eventually swap into my Diancie? I think that's what I'm going to go for here. I don't know what move they are running on the Regigigas, so let's just see. The opponent goes for Thunderbolt. That is resisted damage. Oh, we actually completely wall them here, so I'm going to swap now. And hopefully put them into range where we can farm them down. You know, obviously Regigigas is very slow to get to moves, so I don't think they have a charge move yet. But they go for the superpower. That actually doesn't quite take us out there. And we're going to be able to fully... No, we're not able to fully farm them down, but that's fine. We've put them into range where we can actually poison jab them down. And yeah, Narganadel should be fine at this point. Yep. This, I mean, this has to KO. There's no way it doesn't KO. Regigigas not super bulky. So here we go. Sludge Bomb. Gonna get the knockout there. And we can even double resisted Poison Jab farm them down. And we're able to take it. So GG's there. Right, so what did CallumOnToast XL Shelter do? They just got a membership for 2 months. So I don't think that necessarily gets anything, but I suppose that's roughly $1 to $2. So if you want, you can also rename one of my Pokemon. GG's there. But we will go and spin the wheel for now. I mean, I guess you can rename my XL Shelter if you want to, because that would be probably the most fitting Pokemon to rename. But we're going to go and spin the wheel next. And we have got an iconic theme team. So I'm going to have to think about this. I think actually... yeah, CallumOnToast XL Shelter. If you want to rename my XL Shelter, I will give you the option to do that. It's just called 5 at the moment because of when I did it for the XL Roulette. I kind of just renamed stuff. GG's Philly Willy plays. Yeah, I just had the thought that it would be a dazzling gleam, so I went and shielded it. Alright, well, I'm going to skip this for now. Obviously, we can come back to the renaming if you want. But yeah, I'm actually going to ask if you guys can send me an invite in the Ultra League this time around. And if you don't want to battle in the Ultra League, then obviously just don't send an invite right now. Alright, cool, thanks. No worries. So yeah, the perks that you got are still available if you want to choose my next team after this one. Itiaz Ishmam. Alright, pretty good lead for us here. And they're going to swap out into a Shadow Crobat, so I'm just going to go for the Rock side. I probably should have just swapped into my Thunderous straight away, but it doesn't really matter. We should be grabbing a shield here. And we do, so now we're going to swap. Yeah, I definitely should have swapped sooner, because now a Shadow Ball is quite scary. This thing is very glassy, by the way. So I'm going to shield and the bait with a Poison Fang, but that's fine. We can still very easily go. Why are they running Air Slash? That's what Crobat runs. It's not a Golbat. It doesn't have access to Wing Attack. Right. I really like this team because obviously they're all very glassy Pokemon, but like just having the ability to debuff the opponent's attack makes them actually a lot more viable. And this is why I really liked Breaking Swipe before they nerfed it. But yeah, obviously Wild Bolt Storm not going to do too much damage there. The opponent forced to throw a move here because they're worried or concerned that it might get to another move. Well, they just go for an Acid Spray, which doesn't really make a difference there. But we're now going to come in with our Thunderous. Our Landorus again. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. Big core breaker to the team, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to be winning this game. We do get a full Gust in though, so obviously I'm going to have to shield this. Oh dear. And we'll go for the Bleak Wind Storm straight away. Honestly, these Gusts are chunking, and look at that. We've done more damage with our fast move than they've done with theirs. That is crazy. Come on. Okay, yeah, good timing by the opponent there. So I'm basically going to have to throw straight away, if I can even get there. Obviously, the powder snows are going to seriously chunk. But let's see. Come on. No! Oh. Damn it. We get there in time, but obviously we've got such little health that Muck will be able to just fully poison jab farm us down. But GG's, very fun game there. Definitely, if I just swapped straight away at the start of that battle instead of staying in with my Landorus for so long, I think we would have been in a much better position, but it is what it is. Right, so what was... So, actually let me pull this down for a sec. So, is XL Shelter here? Do you want to rename my XL Shelter at all? I'll put the wheel up and I'll spin it for the next one. So the next wheel is going to be 3 times glass cannons. Right, so where is it? Itiaz, and apologies if I'm saying your name wrong. You can choose my next team if you want to. It's very difficult to keep up with like what people have donated and stuff if it doesn't go straight away, but here we go. This time sending in the Open Great League again. GG's Chris JK. Okay, this trainer wanted to battle before, so that's good that we're battling again. Bro's going to use that Great League Kartana. Itiaz, are we in chat again, or are we on another call? Callum, please, for the love of God, clear that cluster near you. Well, nah, I can't be bothered. I don't have enough Pokemon storage space, really, to catch too much most of the time. Is the Pokemon with the highest attack stat building Shadow Solosis or Shadow Kadabra? Well, actually, I'm planning on building both of them, but it's Shadow Abra, that's the one with the highest attack stat. Although Shadow Solosis also has a very high attack stat. I think at this point I'm just going to choose myself because, again, we're not seeing a reply in the chat, so just put this up quickly. Alright. No, you just have to scan the battle code when it's on screen. Oh my gosh, what are the chances of that? And I do also appreciate the people that are like also bringing in their glass cannons. That's really cool. I'm going to swap now because these smackdowns, oh my god, look at that damage. Oh no. Ah, that's too funny. I wonder if they've also got a Rampardos in the back. That would be quite funny. Thank you, Colin, for the 10 gifted memberships. I will get onto your bonuses after this battle. But for now, I should be able to snarl farm them down, right? And obviously we know that Chandelure's not going to appreciate this, although honestly 2 Incinerates are probably going to take us out here. I'm pretty sure Chandelure's still unfortunately going to win CMP in this matchup, although it's pretty close. So should we just throw straight away? I'm actually going to go for the extra snarl instead. Yeah, I'll shield, and then I'll swap back into my Chandelure, save the energy, because they're going to be able to farm me down otherwise. Actually, I could have just snarl farmed them down there, but that's fine. And the final Pokemon is going to be a Gothitelle. I think that's what this is. But I think we're looking decent now. Shadow Ball, going to grab that final shield. And then, does a Night Slash actually KO here? I think I'm going to instead go for the Scald. Although I could have gone for back-to-back Night Slashes there. But I think this should still KO anyways. Scald coming through is going to get the KO. But that was a very fun game. So GG's to that trainer there. Very cool to see the Chandelure mirror match. Alright, so Colin, that was 10 memberships, so I think that's roughly the same as the $10. So you'll get a verbal shout out at the start of the next video, and you can also choose my next team and rename a Pokemon if you feel like it. Obviously it's up to you though, you don't have to do any of those things. I'm not going to force you to pick my next team, but just let me know in the comments. Right, so for now we're going to go to the wheel again. Alright, so we have our first Mega Evolution. So, this is probably a little bit awkward for you to choose because I don't have all of them available. I have a few of them available at a Great League CP, but I think what I'm going to try to do is, obviously you can only pick one, so I can't do like a full team of Mega Evolutions, but what I'm going to do is whatever I pick, I'm going to try and build a team that's sort of related to that Pokemon. So yeah, I think for this one, Colin, you probably can't really pick my team for this because I don't want to give away what I've got available, but for the next one definitely go ahead and choose my team for me. But we're going to go with yeah Sky. So that's what I was thinking of doing the pre-evolutions for to pair it with the Mega Evolution. But for now, let's go back to the battle screen. But I think in the future what I'm going to do is, I just don't have enough Stardust right now, but I'll do like a full video of just Mega Evolutions and theme teams based on that. But obviously I don't have like every single Mega Evolution built, so yeah. Alright, I'm going to put this back up again. Oh wait. I realised my error here. I'd need to back out and Mega Evolve a certain Pokemon, so I guess I have to use the one that's active right now, which you're probably going to know what that is. If you saw it in the top right corner, but it is what it is. Alright, so I'll have to remember that next time, but for now, good luck to this trainer as we're entering the battle. How are you liking streaming so far? I'd say the first stream I felt a little bit uncomfortable because obviously you can hear from like my tone of voice and stuff. Oh, you got an error. Oh no, okay, never mind, this is a different person. This is obviously very different to how I talk on... Okay, well this is just very bad. They're going to be double resisting all of my Poison Jab fast moves. And we're also going to lose CMP here. I think I just have to tank this. Yeah, this is very bad. But yeah, obviously you can hear from my voice, this is not how I talk in videos. And I was just a little bit nervous, like what people would... Oh my god. What a catch from the opponent, if that was intentional there. Okay, no, they shield anyways. Right, we are going to be... Does this opponent just know that I'm running triple poison or something? What is going on here? But yeah, obviously it's just a very different tone, so I wasn't sure how people would feel about that, but yeah, this is pretty bad. Should have shielded that, don't know why I didn't, because obviously I was resisting the Volt Switches. But yeah, there's just nothing I can do here, unfortunately. And you're going to see Mega Beedrill is incredibly attack weighted. So we're actually going to go for a Fell Stinger. Didn't realise I was running Fell Stinger. They're probably not even going to bother shielding his, so I don't know why I went for that, really. But But that does some decent damage, considering it's resisted. But yeah, I definitely should have just gone for the drill run there. Enjoyed my video about the algorithm. Appreciate that. Tried to stay like, you know, not be too. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. GG's there. Like a full team that was gonna double resist poison jab up against triple poison jab users was never gonna go well. But yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. Yeah, so sorry, just went ghost double steal. Yeah, I'll have to remember, obviously, next time I do that, I'm going to have to do the Mega Evolution before I go into the battle screen. But yeah, GG's there. So I'm going to spin the wheel again, and then this time, Colin, if you want to choose my team, that assuming I don't get Mega Evolution again, then obviously feel free to. Oh, 3 times Shiny Shadows. So right. How many megas do I have? That's what you wanted. Yeah, I thought so. That's perfect then. Right, so this is what we've got available to us, basically from the Nuzleaf, well the first Nuzleaf onwards. So not loads of stuff, but definitely an okay amount of variety. I mean, just for the sake of it, you can see the other stuff I've got as well. So I do eventually plan on building a shiny Shadow Sableye, but because I built a 0-14-14 Shadow Sableye, unfortunately have like very little XLs for it right now. But this is what we got. So Colin, any recommendations out of these guys? Oh yeah, so Tony Valdivieso. I was answering your question, but I think I got distracted. I've got a few. Shiftry, Venomoth, and Venusaur. Okay, cool. I'll go with this first. Yeah, I've got a few Megas for Great League specifically, because I used to do Team Rocket challenges, and then like, in order to like keep things unique, it would allow me to run like a Mega Abomasnow, which theoretically isn't going to be really any better than a regular Abomasnow, but it just looks cooler, especially in the Great League, where most people are not used to seeing that. Okay, well they could be running Brave Bird. I don't think that's enough for it, so I'm going to assume that it isn't a Brave Bird. And it's just Spirit Shackle. We tank that reasonably well. Oh, good catch. Man, people making very nice catches today. But this is actually going to be quite useful for me, because now I might be able to just Vine Whip them down. 5. Right. I feel like we can get them down in 4 more Vine Whips, because obviously one's going to go through as they throw this move here. So let's see, and if not, I'll just throw on CP. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, unfortunately not, but we win CMP. And then I don't really mind too much if they shield here or not. No, they're going to let it go. And let's see, we're pretty low though, so let's see what the opponent wants to do. We have overfarm just slightly. Oh, that's very good. Well, I mean, good for the Venomoth. But they're going to get quite a big farm down here, so it's a little bit scary actually. They're going to get a huge farm down. So I think I might just come in and sacrifice my Shiftry, expecting maybe the opponent will just go for a Brutal Swing straight away. Okay, they don't go for it straight away. That's very bad news. Okay, I might have just thrown the game right there. So obviously I need to somehow get a confusion through here as they're throwing. And we do get one through, but yeah, I've definitely thrown that game, unfortunately. I had a pretty decent team to go up against theirs, but yeah, the next brutal swing obviously gonna... Oh no! Okay, I don't know if this was the right play either. Maybe I'll undercharge this, get the perfect snarl farm down somehow. Nah, never mind. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I should have just actually not thrown at all there. But that's fine. Because I think at most we get 2 snarls in, which doesn't leave us with a leaf blade coming out of the matchup there. So GG's there. They just played a lot better than I did, especially with that first catch on the Poison Fang. But Brutal Swing obviously going to take us out from that range. But yeah, really nicely played there. Thanks, Colin, for choosing that team. Going to go back to the wheel. And again, if you want to rename any of my Shiny Shadow Pokemon, then feel free to, Colin, because obviously you get that perk as well. But we're going to go spin the wheel again. And we've got Mega Evolution again. So this time I need to remember to make the Mega Evolution first, and then put the battle screen up. So what we're going to do here is I'll put this up. Right. Unfortunately, I don't have a shiny Shadow Persian, just a regular Shadow Persian. Yeah, so Noah, I'm gonna once I take this off the screen, I'm just gonna be straight into the battle screen, so hopefully they won't see it. But yeah, that's the intentions anyways. Whoops, wrong one. Where's my face gone? There we go. Alright, scan away. You can't see that. Nobody saw that. You don't know what I'm running. Since when were Megas allowed? No, they weren't allowed. I'm just doing something different for the sake of this live stream. Alright, good luck. Can you name Shiftry Tremendous? Yes, I can. Okay, well this is very bad news. And you're going to see why very soon. Okay, they're at least running Confusion, so they're going to be slower. Oh wow, I threw on alignment there. I wasn't even paying attention. You can do stuff like this in non-GBL battles. Yeah. Why did I throw an alignment there? That's so poor. Okay, but this might even grab a shield or something. Okay, at this point we can't afford to be farmed down. Alright, I'm going to double shield the V-Creates and just hope that they don't have any more fire types in the back. Yeah, because now it should be a much easier farm down. If they're gonna like massively debuff their defense. Okay, I bet this Mew's got Flame Charge. It would just be my luck. But let's see. We're going to go for the Icy Wind. Come on, win CMP, please. We lose CMP there. Unfortunate. Obviously, I don't play this matchup particularly frequently. Dazzling Gleam again. Is this the same trainer, or is it just common for Dazzling Gleam to be run on Mew these days? Let's see. Icy Wind going to get the KO there. They might come back in with the Victini. Oh, okay. This is actually good. This is actually good for us. I mean, they do still have 2 shields though, so I've got to be a little bit careful here, because obviously Snova as well doesn't have what's the word? Weatherball Ice. No. We're not going to get that farm down. Damn it. GG's. I think maybe there, instead, if I didn't try to catch that move, if I then tried to catch the move from the Victini, we could have been okay, but I don't know what that Celebi was running, so they might have had some crazy moveset that I don't know about, like Dazzling Gleam again, I don't know. But GG's there. Yeah, who runs fire? What a weirdo. Alright, so we wanted to name my shift tree Tremendous. If that will even fit. Tree. Cool. Right, back to the wheel. Let's see what we've got next. Alright, so 3 times shiny of the same colour. Now, of course, feel free, if you're going to send me a battle here, to do the same and run 3 shinies of the same colour. I think that would be really cool. But here we go. Right. Ooh, that is a very nasty team there. Right. Let's see. I haven't actually thought about this ahead of time, so I don't know what options are going to be good for me. Right, I'm going to go with this. Stick that back down there. GG, sorry for unfortunately countering you so hard with Victini. Yeah, it is what it is, but that's okay. Okay, very good lead for us now. Is this going to be a full Porygon team? No. Ooh, swap please. Right, so I don't know if a Frenzy Plant is actually going to fully one-shot them, but I'm definitely going to respect the Earthquake here, and the opponent does full send it, so now I can farm to back before I throw it as well. What phone brand do I use? This is a ROG phone. It's an Asus ROG 5S. So it's a little bit old, but it's, you know, does the job. Right. I might as well just fight for switch advantage, right? I don't know if I'm running Shadow Claw or Counter on my Ursa Ring, so we're going to find out very soon. Okay, it's Charge Beam. Okay, this... I don't know how bulky a regular Porygon is. I've never used it before. But let's see how much damage a Frenzy Plant does. It one-shots them. And they've got double Nidos. Oh wow, that's very nice. I love that shiny, especially the Shadow. That looks very nice. Randomly getting weak connection. Okay. I'm going to swap out now. And basically just force the opponent to go for a nuke move of either like Earth Power, Mega Horn. I don't know what else they could run. Earth Power, gonna be taking us out, but I'm gonna just go for the cross chop here. And this is resisted damage, but Shadow on Shadow, this hopefully KOs, and if not, it should put them into range where we can farm them down. So let's see, cross chop doesn't quite take them out there, but doesn't really matter. Very cool shiny Shadow there. I really like that. I don't know why. I think just the blue with the purple and then the red eyes just looks very nice. That's why I personally really like my shiny Shadow Venomoth. I think that's probably my favourite shiny Shadow team that I have. Right. GG's there. Into the next wheel spin. Okay, so 3 of the same evolution line. Right. Let me get the battle thing up again. I've got a few different options here. I'm not sure what I want to go first. So, let's see what is being sent. Right. So what did I get? 3 of the same evolution line. Yeah, I've done the Ghastly line a lot, so I think I'm gonna... no, I don't want to do that because I just did that. I'll go with this one instead. And then I feel like I already know what my opponent's gonna bring here. That'll just completely destroy me, but that's fine. There we go, and we've got Magnemite into Porygon Z. So hopefully they're running triple Porygons, that would be very cool. Okay, so this is a resisted Tri-Attack, but look at how much damage this is about to do. Tri-Attack does like, like over 50% of my health, and I was like nearly 70% of my health there, that's crazy. But, okay, that still KOs. And yes, I love it from the opponent there. Unfortunately for them though, we're kind of hard countering them this time, which is not ideal, obviously, but I'll definitely take it. Magnet Bomb, gonna grab a shield there. And now I'm gonna swap into their Porygon 2. And they will outpace me once again, but Porygon 2 has some reasonable bulk here, so I should actually be able to live this. So I might just go for a full 2 shield flex here in this battle, because they're still not going to be able to farm me down either, at least not with the Porygon 2. But then they might be able to tackle farm me down, I'm not really sure. But let's see. The opponent lets that through. Yeah, they probably can tackle me down now, unfortunately, so I probably should have overfarmed more than that. But that's fine. At this point, I think we have to go for the 2 shield flex here, because otherwise this win wouldn't really be that impressive. And yeah, the opponent realizes there's nothing they can do there, unfortunately. I feel like if they're running Hyper Beam, they should have just full sent it anyways for entertainment purposes, but GG's. Back to the wheel. And we got another iconic theme team. Right. Send away, this time in the Great League. I know last time I did the Ultra League, but we'll go Great League this time. Cool. Right, gonna put this on screen again so that people don't see what team I'm running. I haven't thought about a team to run yet. You were running Hyper Beam, but you chose not to throw. Oh, you should have just thrown it anyways for the content, but GG's. What team am I going to run? Alright, I know what I'm running now. Alright, good luck. Do I have a fixed time for streaming? No, unfortunately not. It's kind of just when I am ready to stream. That's when I'll start streaming, basically. But yeah, obviously this team here that you can see that I'm running is the largest theme team that you can put together, with Wailord, obviously the longest Pokemon in Pokemon Go right now. We got Alolan Exeggutor as the tallest. Ooh. Should we just go for the Hyper Beam? I'm going for it. Don't care. They're not going to respect the damage. Hyper Beam! No, why would you shield? Oh. We're going to swap out into Celesteela, and yeah, we're running Smackdown, I think, from a previous time that I ran it. And they full send the Hyper Beam. I appreciate that. You know, if you're going to shield one Hyper Beam, at least send one yourself. Full respect to this trainer. I actually don't think a Body Slam will KO from this range, but yeah. I mean, either way, it'll force them to throw their energy, so I don't mind that. Yeah. At this point, I'm just going to let it go through. Yeah, I do apologise for that Ogbogger 16, but I mean, that's how it's gone for a lot of the teams that the opponents have run. Like, for example, that Victini up against my team that was all double weak to fire was not ideal. Oh no. Why are you running Air Slash? Why would you do this? Right, so what we're going to do here is we are going to shield. I should be able to water gun farm them down, I reckon. And we've got at least a seed bomb loaded. So it just depends. Come on. Okay, we get the farm down here. But can we get to the Surf before they make it to a Psychic Fangs? And the answer is no. Does this KO though? Psychic Fangs obviously not a great move. Come on, please live this Wailord. You're supposed to be massive. Oh gosh, we do. Come on. Come on. Come on. We have this. We're one away from a Draco. They shield the Surf. Let's go. Draco Meteor inbound. Gonna be massive overkill, but we had to send it here. Draco Meteor gets the knockout up against the Swoobat, and I'm able to take that game. GG's. Very fun game there. And back to the wheel. 2 beams and a Draco, 10 out of 10. Yeah, you can't ask for more than that, really. I was hoping I shield the Hyper Beam. Back to the wheel. Alright, what we're going to get this time around. 3 times Shadow, so this doesn't have to be specifically glass cannons, although I probably will favour some slightly more attack weighted Pokemon than bulkier ones, but let's get the battle screen up again. Send away. Huge W. Yep, very fitting. Oh, and by the way, I now, for all the members in chat, I have added Shiny Rib. What's Auto-Rect? It's where you just let whatever the game chooses to be your team as your team. So for example, when I click on Let's Do It here, I've not got a battle party selected yet. So it's going to suggest this Shiny Mew, a Decidueye, and a Shadow Golduck, and I'd have to just use those 3 Pokemon. But we didn't get that, we got triple shadows, so we're going to put this up, and we're going to throw 3 random shadows together. Alright, what do we want to see? We're actually going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here with this one, as this also fits a different option on the wheel. Okay, amazing lead matchup for us. My god. Come on, swap out please. Now, unfortunately, I feel like the opponent might be able to just like 2 shield and counter me down at this point, which wouldn't be great, but let's just see. And they've also shown that they are double weak to ground so far, so maybe switch advantage won't be as important as it feels like. Tangy Platypus, oh no. Oh no indeed. We go for the drill peck, grab a shield there. I don't know who wins CMP here, and it turns out it's not us. So I'm actually just going to no shield here. And will 3 Volt Switches get the KO? I feel like it will. And then obviously we can just Shadow Ball the Graveler if it comes to it. So that's what we're going to go for. Unfortunately, losing switch advantage isn't ideal in this situation, but we can go for the full farm down. And let's see. They're probably going to sacrifice the Graveler though. I mean, I would if I was them anyways. So yeah, this doesn't really help us. It depends if Groudon can beat whatever's in the back. Let's find out. Yep, they obviously just let that go. And ooh. Okay. Obviously Fire Punch is super effective, but it isn't going to KO, I don't think. So let's see. Does the opponent shield? They do shield. And now we just have to go for the Precipice Blades, I think. Come on, if the game lets me. It's going to be neutral damage as they are sub-poison. And let's find out here. Precipice Blades easily takes out the Shadow Amoonguss. And I can, of course, Mudshot farm down the Pokemon. Double weak to Mudshot. And I'm able to take it there. A sus Pokemon appeared. GG's there. I mean, that was a pretty rough team comp on their end, but they flipped switch advantage and they made it close. Obviously they had to farm to back-to-back moves there, and Amoonguss not the fastest to get to charge moves with Astonish. Yeah, Shadow Blaziken very attack weighted. Into the next wheel spin here, we're going to see Viewer's Choice. Okay, that's the first time we got this. So, there are no parameters here, other than you have to pick Pokemon that I've actually got. But we are going to put this here, and if you guys could just give 1 Pokemon each, and then I'll pick 3 at random, or 3 that I find appealing in the comments. And try to pick Pokemon that you know I have. Credilli, Shadow Hitmonchan, Triple Raichu. I don't think I've got 3 Raichus. Actually, I might do. No, I don't have 3. I only have 1 built. Salamence, Ghastly, Nuzleaf. Alright, so I think I'll go with the Hitmonchan. The Shadow one. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to go with the Nuzleaf as well. Although it is running Razor Leaf, so I don't really feel too good about that. Latios, Galarian Articuno, Attack from Deoxys, Regieleki. Okay. Regieleki. Double nukes on that one. It is really rubbish. And then a final Pokemon, I could go with Ghastly, Salamence, Attack from Deoxys, Sharpedo. I feel like I'd go for something that might not come up in any of the other ones. So let's see. Yeah, I'll go with the Latios because that's not an option. Well, actually, it could be a legendary for that one. I don't know. We'll just go with this. Thank you to, I suppose, Regieleki as well, but oh well. This is what we're locking in here. Not a particularly good team, but it is what it is. Duosion, we got a few people asking for that, so I suppose next time I get the attack weighted, the glass cannons, then I'll pick Duosion. Okay, very good lead matchup for us. And actually 2 of my Pokemon are going to do very good here. So let's see. The opponent's going to swap out into a Hawlucha. Here we go. Going to go for the full farm down if we can. I feel like we should be able to. But I was a little bit slow to swap out there. So they might make it to 2 flying presses. It's going to be close. Nah, okay, never mind. They won't. And we come out with a Zap Cannon loaded, so I fully expect the opponent to shield whatever I throw here, but of course Zap Cannon has the chance to debuff, so let's see. Oh my gosh, they are triple weak to electric. That is very unfortunate, but for them it's not too bad, because of course, you know, this is a Regieleki. It's not like I'm going to sweep an entire team with it. They're going to be able to fully counterfire me down. And I think at this point we just come in with the Latios, and you know, the Dragon Breath damage is really going to chunk. So we'll go for that. And then depends how late they throw here. Not particularly late, but I think, should I shield this or should I not? I think I'm going to shield anyways. They go for a Brave Bird. They're going to swap back into the Empoleon most likely. Yep. We're only going to make it to a power-up punch. But honestly, this is going to put them into range where we can farm them down. If they no-shield it, and if they shield, I'll probably just be able to take them out with a... what's that move? A Dragon Claw on my Latios, so I think we should be fine here. I'm going to overfarm a little bit. And then, yeah, I should just be able to Dragon Breath farm down that Zapdos as well. I don't think they've got an awful lot of residual energy. Oh, it actually doesn't KO. Come on. Oh, okay, it's getting a little bit dicey here, but come on, we can still get the farm down. Yes, we are just barely able to. I'm knocking everything over here, but GG's to that opponent there. Very fun team. And thank you to Daniel Niederhofer for becoming a channel member. Appreciate that. And also GG's to that opponent there. Really fun game. Obviously, triple weak to Regieleki, so a bit unfortunate, but they made it very close, so that's probably as close as they could have made it without me making a monumental error. And for whoever it was that was asking me to clear my cluster, as you can see, as I'm trying to click on a Pokemon, I can't even catch it, so that's not ideal. What's going on here? GG's not the mons that team wanted to see. Yeah, I don't really know. Okay, that Paris just didn't want to exist. Whatever. Anyways, next one. I'm not sure how many more I'll do. Probably not too many more, just because I don't want it to go on for too long. But we've got triple legendary and mythical or ultra beasts again. So obviously 2/3 of the team I just used were legendary, but that's okay. Maybe I should... whoops. Maybe this time, if you guys can send me a battle in the Ultra League, so we've got a slightly different variety of options available. So remember, if you don't want to send in the Ultra League, then just don't scan this battle code when it eventually comes up. But it's not there right now. Don't know what's going on right now. Let me just, whoops. Let me just, oh my days, what is going on? Reopen the game, start again, because something weird's going on right now. Love the new battle wheel, by the way. Thank you. Obviously, it was your idea, so much appreciated. I did think about doing something like this before, but I just wasn't sure what sort of options I could use. Why can I not get into the game right now? This is very annoying. Also, Daniel, since becoming a member is roughly the same sort of price range as the first donation incentive, if you want to rename, well, check my Wi-Fi. Well, I'm streaming on my Wi-Fi, so my Wi-Fi should be fine. But let me try. Yeah, I did force close it a couple of times, but let's try that again. Yeah, but Daniel Niederhofer, if you want to rename any of my Pokemon, then feel free to do so. There we go. Worked this time for some reason, and the Paris is back. There we go. Honestly, I don't really catch much Pokemon these days, other than Pokemon that are Stardust boosted, like Paris. A custom emoji for sass. Okay. I mean, to be honest, in my commentary I don't have too much sass, but I suppose live streams, occasionally I get a bit sassy. Right, what did I just say? It was triple legendaries and battle me in the Ultra League, please. If you don't want to battle in the Ultra League, don't send this time. Alright, cool, thank you. Alright. What do we want to run here? Whoops, kind of showed that, but I'm assuming they've already got the team selected. Tapu Koko into Sceptile, not ideal for us. I'm going to say swap into my Lele. Obviously, Leaf Blade is going to do a lot of damage actually, but I'm going to shield the first one. Is CallumOnToast your brother? No, it's just someone who I assume is very inspired by my videos and chose to rename their, well, in-game name to something very similar to mine. Yeah, exactly, just a big fan, so I think that's very cool. Now, my brother is Brandon, and he used to have an account. He doesn't play anymore, so it's sort of like my second account, but I very rarely do anything with it. Earthquake is going to one-shot us, unfortunately, and we know that they've got Aerial Ace as well, so that's a bit annoying, because I can't, my Tapu Bulu isn't safe. But they're also under-leveled with their Sceptile, so like, that is very strange. Oh dear. Well, I think we just lose right now. They're probably running triple grass. So, we're going to go for the Nature's Madness, obviously going to drop their defense. But, it's not looking too good. Has to be said. Definitely just going to shield this. But yeah, they're going to absolutely destroy me right now. But I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb, of course. Top left con, yep, that is my only option really. But do I think I could battle you in the Great League? If you are able to scan the code when it's there as an option, then yes. But if other people beat you to it, then unfortunately not. Okay. Okay, I'm hoping that this is just going to be an Aerial Ace. Let's see. Yep, it is. So I might choose to... Oh my god. Okay, we've got a chance here. We've got a chance. Trust in the Bulu. Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, there we go. Right. Watch, they're going to be running like Gyro Ball or something. I mean, they've had some pretty interesting moves so far. Like Aerial Ace, Earthquake, Sceptile. No, it's just a Frenzy Plant. That still does so much damage though, why? Alright, with the debuff, Is this enough damage to get the KO now? I guess we're about to find out. Come on. Nature's Madness does get the one shot. That one was actually fully powered up this time. And then, assuming they're going to throw straight away, I think 2 Volt Switches will KO here, but let's find out. It's going to be close. Obviously, Aerial Ace will get the KO here. Come on, 2 Volt Switches. Come on. No! Really well played by the opponent there. Nice over-farming. I probably should have over-farmed up against the Chestnut, but it is what it is. Firefox Gaming How. So, after the battle, when I've spun the wheel, GG's there. Really nicely played. Love the battle. So when I spin the wheel, after that, I'm going to come up to... Well, I'll just show you quickly. Don't send me a battle invite now. But you will go to this and you'll scan this. But that means you have to basically watch the stream on a different device to the device that you'd be battling on. So if you don't have 2 devices, then obviously that's a bit unfortunate. But this is basically the only way to sort of do it. But yeah, we're going to go and spin the wheel again. And the next one we're going to get is triple shinies of the same colour. So I've got to think of a different one here. We'll move that back down. Alright, so we're going to do the Great League this time. And how it's decided which league we battle in is because I just ask, can you do it in the Great League or in the Ultra League? So we're going to go for the Great League. So you have to scan this if you're able to. And then if you get an error, then that unfortunately just means that someone else has beaten you to it. What's Carboda? I don't know. Oh, we're getting the Abomasnow as a recommended Pokemon this time. Alright, what did I get? Shinies of the same colour. Alright. If you want to also do triple shinies of the same colour, that would be cool. But obviously you don't have to. So don't worry about it if you don't want to. There we go. Right, that'll do. Alright, maybe we're running the same colour here. Unfortunate though, not a great lead for us at all. So I'm going to swap it into my Quillfish. And I'm now realising that I don't have Ice Beam, which is obviously not great. But obviously the opponent doesn't know that yet. So we are going to... I think I just have to sacrifice it, honestly. We're going to go for a Fell Stinger and then maybe make it to a boosted Aqua Tail, but that's not going to do an awful lot of damage here. So let's see. Does the opponent respect the damage? Nope. Come on. Oh, they farm me down as well. That is very bad news. And what's even worse is I think this Hypno is running Thunder Punch and Fire Punch. So if that is the case, yep, then... I think I'm just going to have to commit to a full Confusion Farm down. I think I might as well shield the first move here, because otherwise they can probably just commit to the farm down there. They go for Aqua Tail, which is an interesting play. Body Slam is slightly better, just in case you didn't know. But yeah, at this point I need my Macargo to fully sweep. They do throw the Body Slam this time around, that's a bit annoying. But let's see. Have something weak to... Okay. Well, I'm just losing. This couldn't get much worse. I'll give them satisfaction of them actually taking out my Macargo here, but yeah, this is really rough. And what's worse is they basically chose the same colour as me as well, but they just completely destroyed me. But yeah, Mud Bomb, actually doesn't one-shot us there. And they're going to come in with the jump luff. And we're just going to let them take us out there. GG's to that opponent. Apologies for a pretty lackluster game. Nick Gaming, can I add you? Unfortunately not. My friends list is completely full right now. I used to add people that would submit battles in the Battle of Spice, but obviously over time, since I've done a lot of Battle of Spice videos, then I should have overheated. Yeah, that's true. Should have done that anyways, just for the sake of content. But yeah, unfortunately, I no longer have any space on my friends list. But GG's to that opponent there. Completely destroyed me, but it is what it is. Into next spinning of the wheel, and we are going to have another viewer's choice. So basically, we're going to do Great League again. If you guys in the chat could just give me suggestions for what to run here, of Pokemon that you know that I have. Shuckle, nope, that's just not going to happen. Garbodor, I don't know if I do have that. I'll have to check when we get into the battle. Shadow Moltres, Ghastly or Attack Deoxys, Fortress. Okay, let me just check if I've got Garbodor. Okay, nah, not built unfortunately. XL Vulpix, I don't randomly have that. Shadow Golurk, Sharpedo, Hisuian Decidueye, okay, I don't mind that shout. Yeah, let's go with Decidueye. Fearow, I like as well. And then, since we've had Ghastly asked for a few times, I'm gonna go with that. So this is a really bad team. Do not recommend it whatsoever, but let's just get into the battle. Alright, so Decidueye into Shadow Zapdos. That's a pretty rough start, has to be said. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I'm lagging a lot. What is going on? What the hell? Something's going on right now. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe my internet's not particularly good right now. Oh my gosh, that did a lot of damage. Right. Okay, good overfarm by the opponent though. Right, not great. Ghastly should be able to lick them down though before they throw a move, assuming that they're not quite a back-to-back yet. Yep. Alright, come on. Ghastly, you're going to do very well up against this opponent. That is not... Okay, well, I know what their final Pokemon's going to be. Come on. Okay, well, we just got destroyed by lag there, unfortunately. So I will give the opponent the opportunity to... Actually, no. They're going to come in with the Articuno. Yeah, obviously wanted to show off the third Pokemon. I kind of already knew it, but a bit unfortunate, but GG's there. If I got off the charge move, I don't think it makes a difference there, but oh well. The lag issue in GBL is unreal. Yeah, it's not very enjoyable. I honestly think that was an issue with my Wi-Fi though, because I had a like pop up on screen about my stream as well. That was that had an error there, so I think that was actually just my Wi-Fi, unfortunately. But GG's. I love the team, by the way. Next, spinning of the wheel, and we are going to get viewer's choice again. So for those of you that unfortunately didn't choose the Pokemon that you picked, you've got another chance here. Yeah, ever since the biome update, it's become unbearable. And the worst part as well is that they forced that update like just before the Go Battle weekend. So like, it was the worst possible timing. Yeah, the stream did lag. That's unfortunate. Okay, Wug Trio, I'm seeing in all caps, so I guess we're going to have to go with that. Pawniard, Groudon. I think I have used Groudon already today. Wartortle, Golduck, Oricario. I don't have that. Giratina Origin. A few people have suggested Berserker now, so I think I'll go with that. So, what was the first one I just said? Wugtrio. Berserker. Why have I got 3 Berserker? What on earth? Right. Oh yeah, I think I remember now. It's because I didn't have enough TMs to switch moves, so I just built a new one. Banette, Greninja. A few people saying Banette. Actually, a lot of people saying Banette, so we'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with the Shadow one. Alright. Are my Wugtrio IVs good? Haven't been able to get any good ones. No, they are absolutely awful. I'm just using this exact IVs because it was the first and only one that I was able to get, and I wanted to showcase it as soon as possible. I literally went to... Basically, there's like a small Lido about 20-25 minutes away from where I live, and I went there expecting to see quite a few of them, but only a very small section of the like outer edge of the Lido actually was part of the beach biome. So like there's only a very small section. I was there for about 3 hours, and the only one I saw was from a rainy lure, and it was weather boosted at the time as well. So then it was actually too big for the Great League. So then my phone ran out of battery before I could actually get one that was usable for Great League, so I had to go home. And in that time, by the way, as well, I used like 8 lures, used my incense the entire time I was there, just sort of like walked back and forth. And so then I went back home, went back to use it again. I went back to the Lido like later in the day because I was determined, like after I'd spent like 3 hours there, that I was gonna get one. And eventually I did get one, and I just built the first one that I got that was actually Great League eligible because it took up so much of my time to get. But yeah, this is pretty rough. I'm going to sacrifice the Banette. Very fortunate to get that catch there. It doesn't really matter because they'll be able to just farm me down at this point, and Shadow Claws are double resisted, so doesn't really help. But they come in with their Shadow Sneasler. Not great. But we're going to go for the Surf anyways, because we can. And it looks like we won CMP there as well. But yeah, this one's like really bad IVs. It was just the only one I had, so I built it. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm only going to use Wugtrio very occasionally, so it doesn't really matter what the IVs are. Obviously, yeah, it would be nice if they were better, but it's not that deep. GG's there. Not a lot I could have done in that battle. Well, actually, they did swap into a Floette, so I had a Steel type up against them, so I probably should have done better there, but oh well. Gonna go back to spinning the wheel. I think I'm only gonna do maybe 2 or 3 more, so let's see if we could just not get viewer's choice again. 3 of the exact same typing. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, Wugtrio does win CMP up against the Sneasler. Alright. Scan for anyone who wants to battle again. Or did I get 3 of the same typing? Right. Let me put this up so you don't see what I'm using. Alright, I've got my team. Yeah, it's not going to be 3 Berserker. Here we go. Shiny Shadow, Alola Marowak. Very good lead matchup for us. What rank do I usually search for? Well, it's a bit different for me because I'm not playing to be the most competitive person ever. I'm playing to build the most random nonsense Pokemon. So like the rank that I use doesn't really matter for like the Pokemon that I'm using because they're so bad. I'm not like trying to climb loads of elo with it. I'm not using the team for like 5 days in a row or something like that, so it kind of doesn't matter as much. Oh my god. This opponent has unfortunately drawn the short straw here, so it looks like they're probably running triple grass. We're going to go for the Shadow Bone, and now we're going to swap into our Shadow Lampent, which I've actually not used, I don't think. But yeah, pretty rough for them. They've probably got another grass in the back. Yeah, bit unfortunate there. But this is what it is. I'm gonna just no shield. Leaf Blade should KO us probably. Actually might not. Lampent's a bit bulkier than. Yeah, it doesn't actually take us out there. Lampent is a bit bulkier than the Chandelure, but yeah, still nothing they can do here, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm just going to no shield once again. Very unfortunate from the opponent's end, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Leaf Blade does so much damage though. So if you were able to rebuild the Pokies with better IVs though, it depends, because I'm mostly looking like, I think the most important thing for me, because I'm building so many different Pokemon, is like how much Stardust it costs. So like for example, if I'm building a new Pokemon that's just came out, sorry, not that one, I'm probably going to prioritize one that when I evolve it gets already pretty close to 1500 CP rather than like the best possible IVs, just because I'm building so many Pokemon all the time that like I can't necessarily afford to just build like a Pokemon from level 1 that's got really good IVs. Well, for the next one we got triple legendaries / mythical / ultra beast again. And GG's to Beedrill guy. Very unfortunate with the team that you got there. But yeah, so like for me, mine's a bit different to most people, because like the Pokemon that I'm building aren't necessarily that, it doesn't matter too much about the IVs because I'm not using them for long periods. I'm kind of just using them to showcase for like one video, maybe even, like, or not even that. Like for example, stuff like Rampardos, which I actually have a very good IV of, that I have like I just built it. I haven't even used it in a regular video. I've only ever used it in like the Glass Cannon Roulette videos. But yeah, to see the Stardust that I've earned, it's 33, well nearly 34 million. What was the theme? It was 3 legendary / mythical / ultra beasts. So we're going to go for the Great League again this time. So scan away. Yeah, I've got like between 500 and 600 Pokemon built just for the Great League specifically. So whilst I've gained nearly 34 million Stardust from GBL, I actually only have like 80k dust right now. Because that was after building the I built the Naganadel yesterday, and that was obviously, whoops, wrong one, my bad. That was a 100k dust second move kind of thing, which was annoying because that's very expensive. And then I had to rebuild a Dragalge as well for that theme team, because everything else I tried just wasn't very good. But yeah, what was it? Legendaries, mythical, and ultra beasts. Alright, teams locked in. Please let me battle. I can't choose who I'm battling, it's just whoever scans the code first. Oh wow, very cool. Obviously not cool for my Shadow Ho-Oh, but... Oh no, they're going to be running Confusion as well, aren't they? Yep, that's very bad. I'm going to swap out. I think this thing's just going to fully sweep my entire team. Oh! Okay, they come in with Boldor. That's cool. Okay, I don't think we can actually go for the full farm down here, so we're going to go for the lunge. And lunge is going to get KO there. But yeah, it's pretty much game over, to be honest. I need to make it to another lunge up against this thing coming back in. And we do at least get there. But even with a debuff, I feel like Pheromosa is going to tank maybe 3 confusions at most. But obviously we are running Bug Bites, so I think I'm going to come in with the Pheromosa. And I've still got both my shields in play, which is good. But it's just like, how much other... Okay, we're actually going to live a 3rd confusion here. But I'm definitely just going to shield, because I feel like I can just fully Bug Bite farm them down. Now whether I can actually get to another move against whatever's in the back is a different story. Please let me get there. No! It doesn't matter. They've got a Sneasel in the back, so I'm thinking Incinerate should be able to go for a full farm down. Who was worried? I was not. That's a joke. I was very worried, but GG's there. Yeah, that's the algorithm in play. Core Breaker in the lead. But yeah, GG's. Obviously they were very weak to fighting in the back of their team, so maybe they should have just stayed in with the Slowbro, because obviously the Boldor would have done very well up against my Skarmory. But that's okay. Just gonna spin the wheel again. I think I'll do 2 more wheel spins at this point, and then I will call it a day. So we have got auto-rect, so this is the first time we're actually getting this, which is interesting. I think there's a few that we actually haven't got at all, but that's just how it goes. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this on, and then when someone sends an invite, I'm then going to put on the other screen. What does Core Breaker actually mean? It means when a Pokemon is good against a certain core. So if you've got, usually when you set up a team, the core is there because the Pokemon in your lead is then, like, its weaknesses are covered by a Pokemon you've got in the back. So that way, if you see a bad lead, that bad lead isn't just going to be able to fully destroy your whole team. So usually you try and set up your team to sort of counter that. But a Core Breaker will be a Pokemon that beats both the lead and that other Pokemon that is there to beat most of the things that your lead loses to. But obviously, not every core is going to be perfect. So, yeah. But here we go. We're going to put this up. And then obviously getting auto-wrecked. So, alright. We're just going to go with that. I actually don't know if all of these Pokemon are double moved, but we're going to find out in a minute. Alright, here we go. Shadow Frostlass into Sneasler. That's not particularly good for us. So I'm going to swap into my Ariados, which also isn't particularly good. Especially if they are... Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's very bad news, because my team is triple weak to fire. But we can at least go for lunges, and obviously lunge going to drop their attack. Oh, wow. I didn't even realise they're running a Litten. Fair play. We should win CMP here then, because they're running a Litten, so this is actually not that bad. But a bit unfortunate for the opponent there that they've got a Pokemon that should beat my entire team, especially my Fortress in the back, but maybe they just brought it into the wrong Pokemon there, which is unfortunate. And then again at this point, we're just going to go for the lunge. Both moves are resisted, so there's no point boosting my attack with a Trailblaze. Rip Litten, sweep. Could have happened, but unfortunate. Now they could be running Dark Pulse. I think I'll just come in with the Frost Lass and shield the first move, and then if they go for an Acid Spray, then that's obviously very unfortunate, but it is what it is. If they Acid Spray, I think I'll swap out into my Fortress. They go for Thunder Punch. Okay, I'm going to swap out here. Wasn't counting, that swap was just purely on vibes. And it is the Dark Pulse as well, so pretty good catch there. And we got Mirror Shot. Unfortunately, they are double resisting the Bug Bites though, so I'm going to No Shield. I'm hoping that they go for an X-Scissor. Nope, Aerial Ace. That takes us out there. And yeah, at this point, this is definitely game over. I could have gone for triple axles, boosted up my attack. I probably should have gone for triple axles and boosted up my attack first. But it doesn't really matter at this point. They will make it either to back-to-back moves here, or I'll be so low that they can just Poison Jab farm me down. So yeah, GG's there. Unfortunately, Sneasler, bit of an issue. We didn't get to see the Litten do much, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to go for one more wheel spin before we end the stream. So the final one for this final thing, we got triple XL Spice. Alright. So we'll go back down to here. Again, we'll go for the Great League. XL Litten Redemption. No, I don't have an XL Litten, unfortunately. I actually didn't even play the Litten Community Day. I just forgot about it. Alright, good luck to this final trainer. Alright, what do I want to go with? Alright, team's locked in. I don't think CallumOnToast XL Shellder is still in chat anymore, but if they are, then I ran the Shellder just for them. And we're actually running Ice Shard as the fast move, so yeah, obviously taking more damage, which is not ideal, but we go for the Icy Wind. Looks like the opponent's going to go for a full farm down here. So we go for this, should grab a shield, and then we'll swap into the Carablast and dealing double super effective damage. Oh my gosh, they are weak to fire. Come on, game, let me throw a move. They don't know about Drill Run. I'm telling you now. Drill Run is going... Ah, they do know about it. They're going to have to full send a Blizzard here, because I'm not going to shield. It's just a Night Slash, we tanked that, and they're going to throw straight away. So that's really nice, because now we can come in with our Salandit. Although I don't know if I'm running Poison Jab or Ember. That's going to massively impact how that matchup goes. So let's see. And it is Poison Jab, so I made a mistake there. I thought I was running Ember. And now this is no longer really good at all, because I'm going to have to throw a flamethrower to take them out, which I was hoping that I wouldn't have to do. So, bit annoying there. Do we win CMP? I don't know, so I'm just going to throw before they make it to the next Night Slash. Of course they knew about my Drill Run. Well, I mean, they might not have done. But let's see. Okay, well that's bad news. Oh dear, come on. At least let me get to a flamethrower. Come on! Okay, we get there, but I don't think this is going to KO either. Yeah, this would have been so much better if I had the move that I thought I had, which is why I played the way I did. But, oh well. And yeah, they get the snipe. Nicely played by the opponent there. Oh yeah, double Sandshrew, didn't even realise that. Are we at 1 HP? You know what, I'm going to give them the satisfaction of the KO through the shield if we are at 1 HP. And we were, so we go down through the shield. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Very cool team there. Double Sandshrew, as pointed out there, and also double XL, which is cool. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. When will I next stream? Probably not over the weekend, so I don't know, probably like Monday or Tuesday maybe, not certain yet. But yeah, thanks for everyone that joined. Thank you to everyone that either donated or gifted memberships or became a member or anything like that. Really appreciated. And obviously thank you to everyone that battled me and ran some very fun teams. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, so I will see you guys maybe Monday or Tuesday, and if not, then obviously I'm still gonna be making videos over the weekend. So yeah, cheers everyone, and see you next time.